It's a dirty job. How NASCAR's Bristol Motor Speedway was converted from concrete to clay. Bristol Dirt Race being held for the third year running and will be held on Easter weekend on April the 9th, 2023. For the third year running, the half-mile oval in Tennessee has been temporarily turned into a dirt track for its spring NASCAR weekend. The project is on the same scale as when NASCAR converted the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum into a paved quarter-mile track for the season opening clash in February, and the 2-month process involves a lot more than just tossing some dirt onto the concrete. Steve Swift, Vice President of Operations for Bristol Speedway Motorsports, said that they're using the same red clay they shipped in from 4 locations for last year's event, but have improved the blend to make for a more uniform surface. After laying down 3 to 4 inches of sawdust to protect the pavement, it took 2,300 truckloads to move the 23,000 cubic yards of clay into the stadium. The depth of the clay ranges 1 to 2 feet on the straights to 6 to 12 feet in the turns, and the design of the banking has been modified using lessons learned at the first race. Instead of nearly constant 17 to 18 degree grade, they now feature a progressive design that goes from 16 degrees on the inside line to 20 degrees at the wall. Swift said the hope is that this will create multiple grooves and that the steeper outside line will give the cars more to press against as they slide through the curves, which should increase their speed. After all dirt track racing is finished, the cleanup process begins as it is returned to concrete for the September NASCAR playoff weekend. Swift said that it will take 6 weeks to clean things up quite literally. Over the course of the race weekends, clay gets kicked up into the stands and onto the roofs of the suites at the top of the facility. After removing the track surface, they start pressure washing at the top and work their way down until there's not a speck of clay left inside. They'll be storing it again, however, with the expectations of another dirt race in 2024. It hasn't been confirmed, but Swift said the spectacle has increased demand for tickets and interest in the event. The dirt configuration began in 2021 at the Bristol Motor Speedway, with Joey Logano winning the first race here on dirt. Kyle Busch is defending race winner here at Bristol. Please comment below, who do you think will win this year's race? Here is the pace car for the Food City Dirt Race. As you notice, it's a Camaro. Sure does look nice. Outside of this Bristol Motor Speedway, they have the Burton Smith building. You'll find these plaques. This one right here is the Allison family. This plaque right here is Alan Kulwicki. Alan Kulwicki, he was a popular driver, he drove the Hooters car. Tragically, Alan was killed April the 1st, 1993 en route to the Bristol to defend his 92 Food City 500 victory. He was in a plane crash that was headed to the Tri-Cities airport. Right here we have Darrell Waltrip. This was Bristol's all-time leading winner, recorded 12 of his 84 career victories here. He won 3 Winston Cup championships, 81, 82, and 85. And also he's from the state of Tennessee. We have David Pearson, known as the Silver Fox. Here we have Cale Yarborough. Cale won 9 Bristol victories here, 9 Bristol pole positions. He was the only driver to lead every lap of a 500-lap Bristol event in 1973. Richard Petty, who is known as the King, he won 3 Bristol races, all in seasons that ended in Winston Cup titles. And here we have Dale Earnhardt. Dale Earnhardt was known as the Intimidator. At this speedway on April the 1st, 1979, He recorded his first of 76 NASCAR Winston Cup Series victories. The 7-time Series champion won 9 Cup events and 1 Busch Series race here at Bristol. From 1985 to 1988, he won 5 out of 8 Bristol events. And there'll never be another Dale Earnhardt. I am standing right outside of the Bristol Motor Speedway, right here at the Earnhardt Terrace at gate number 6. And I'm getting ready to walk inside and take a look at the Bristol Motor Speedway. This is a track that I've never have been to. As much as I love NASCAR racing, this is one track that I never have been to. It used to be so hard to get tickets to Bristol, so that was probably one reason that I never did attend this race. I'm going to take you inside and show you around, let you look at the inside of the Bristol Motor Speedway. First, right here is a picture of Dale Earnhardt. And he emerges from this car winning the 1979 race here at Bristol. Here's Dale Earnhardt, and he poses for a photo with the official trophy following his 1988 victory at the Busch 500. And one thing I like about this, as you walk in here, it's all kind of pictures showing some of the old race drivers, many of them that are no longer with us. You see, there is Alan Kowicki's car. And you pan around. Right here is a picture of Davey Allison. And right here, this is one of my favorite pictures. This shows father and son. This is Dale Earnhardt, Dale Jr., and his wife Teresa. And that is his crew chief, Kirk Shepherdine. Right before you enter into the actual racetrack area, where you can see the track and the stands, there is a steel setup, Sugarland's Shine. Then we're going to walk straight out, and we will be seeing the track here in just a second. They are getting ready for the April 9th, 2023 race. They will be racing on dirt. And you can see they have been working hard to get the track ready. You see all the dirt. Going to pan around. This is a huge racetrack. As you pan around over here, you see many of the legends of Bristol Motor Speedway. You see the Allison family, Jeff Gordon, Richard Petty, Rusty Wallace, Dale Earnhardt, David Pearson, Junior Johnson, Alan Kowicki, Darrell Waltrip, and Cale Yarborough. And right here you can get a good view of the whole track. We walked up to the top a little bit higher. Here are some of the great moments in Bristol history. 1961, the track opens. 1978 is the first night race. 1981 through 84, Darrell Waltrip 7 wins in a row. 1995 is the Earnhardt-Labonte clash. 1996, Burton buys the track. 98, another Earnhardt and Labonte clash, number 2. 2004 is the Dale Earnhardt Jr. sweep. 2010, the Kyle Busch weekend. 2012 is the Tony Stewart helmet throw. We're standing right here next to the track. The only thing separating us from the dirt is the fence here. And this place will be jam slam packed come April the 9th of this year when they have the spring race here at Bristol. This will be the second race held on the dirt here at Bristol Motor Speedway. I'm just kind of panning around showing you what the whole track looks like, the grandstands. In this photo right here, Darrell Waltrip, number 11, and Dale Earnhardt, number 15, finished first and second at the Bristol Motor Speedway in the spring race of 1982. In this picture right here, you see Dale Earnhardt. He's being interviewed by MRN radio reporter following his victory in the Bristol race in 1988. This picture right here, Dale Earnhardt is celebrating his final Bristol victory at the night race in 1999. The NASCAR legend Rusty Wallace, he's waving to the crowd from the back of a Corvette as he's honored during the pre-race in the 2005 night race, his final Bristol start. In this photograph, Richard Petty, famed number 43 car, spins at Bristol during the 1976 Southeastern 400. This photograph right here, I can remember this race the night it happened. Dale Earnhardt driving the black number 3. He bumps Terry Labonte driving the number 5 Kellogg's car out of the way en route to winning the 1999 race at Bristol Motor Speedway. This photograph right here on the wall is a special photograph. Dale Earnhardt driving the number 2 car. He takes the checkered flag at Bristol to win his first NASCAR race in April 1979. Right here we have a frustrated Ward Burton throwing his helmet shield at Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s car as it passes by in retaliation from an earlier on-track incident. This picture right here, we have Dale Earnhardt Sr., number 3, and Dale Earnhardt Jr., number 8, racing at the Bristol Motor Speedway during the night race in 2000. This would have been Earnhardt Jr.'s rookie season. Right here we have Cale Yarborough showing off his trophy following his victory at the Bristol Motor Speedway in 1980. It's Bristol, baby. It's Bristol, baby. A lot of folks wonder where that term it came from. It was a steamy August Saturday night in 2004 when a tired and sweaty Dale Earnhardt Jr. crawled from his bright red number 8 Chevy in Victory Lane and uttered those words.
It's Bristol, baby.